All right, Logan. We're gonna kind of rehash. If you could say your first and last name and spell it for me.
Yeah, sure. My name is Logan, last name Evans. My sign name is Logan with the Groovy. It's LOGANEVANS.
Okay. Can you tell me how you got your sign name? Because that's very unique.
Yeah, my sign name means groovy. Like, this is the sign for groovy. So back when I was majoring in theater, the teacher thought that sign name meant groovy, and then like the next day, what really was my first sign name was just Logan with the L on the chest. And then the teacher decided to call me Groovy Logan like that. Like when I told him my sign name was, he kind of bent it in the groovy shape, so I just accepted it, and that's my sign name now.
Definitely. Oh, hi. This is Susan. Hi. She is one of my partners, and we just interviewed Alex, and we literally are just starting interviewing Logan now. So you can, and then this is Taylor.
Hi.
And we're just doing introductions. Can you tell me what your year and your major is?
I'm a junior now. My major is art, and I have a minor in business. I have no idea when I'm graduating yet. I change my major a lot, so yeah. My goals for my future, I want to set up a coffee shop and maybe like a bar too. I want to have like a deaf, hard of hearing, ASL, stand-up mic night type thing, or just in general, something like that. Maybe like some art, like shows, exhibitions within the things. That's kind of like some of my goals.
Definitely. Why are you passionate about art? What makes you passionate about art?
Well, when I first started drawing, I started drawing things like comics, and I think I started when I was 9, yeah. I mean, from that age, I just loved doing it. But then when I turned 12, I just stopped. And then finally, when I finally got to high school, I started drawing again. And then I kind of took a break again. And when I changed my major the first time, I decided I want to do art because I love it, I'm motivated, I'm passionate about it. So that's why.
All right. Where are you from?
Tulsa.
All right.
Of course.
Another Tulsa. What high school?
Edison.
Edison. Awesome.
Yep, same as Alex.
When we set up here, I was like, well, it's after 5. It's probably not going to be a lot of people milling about. And then there's like a class getting out and a dog class. Oh no. So yeah. So no parking out there.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
All right. Can you tell me why you decided you wanted to come to OSU for college?
Okay. I really wanted to go to Gallaudet, but I didn't get accepted, and I'm not really sure why. I mean, I'm deaf, but that's not a reason. So anyways, I didn't know why. But my sister went to college here at OSU, and they had an ASL club and a class, so I thought, okay, that's cool. Maybe I could apply to OSU, and then I immediately accepted me, so cool. And then when I came here as a freshman, I was excited to go to college, of course. People were really, really, really friendly, and I just love it here, so that's why.
That's great. When did you join the ASL club?
Yeah, last year I was the president of the ASL club. I mean, I loved that job. I'm not sure. I think I just joined as soon as I came here as a freshman. Yeah, that's when I joined the club. I became a member, just put the, hang on. Yeah. But then I became president of the club last year. Yeah. And I'm not this year. I seriously miss it. I'm jealous that I have, but I'm not president this year.
definitely understand. Let's see here.
I have a. Okay. Do you think that OSU does enough to support the deaf community?
Well, I mean, OSU is a really friendly place, but sometimes people don't really understand. Like, they are not knowledgeable about the deaf community. They don't know a lot about what's going on with us. Sometimes we try to be like it tries to be equal, but sometimes I still feel like hearing people don't know how to communicate with us, so they don't even try. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to say to us, and are we just discriminating against us or not? Like, the hearing people can't communicate. They try to talk to us, and it gets really awkward, and yeah, the communication is just lost. But OSU tries to support us. They try, but I mean, there's several issues that need to be, like captioning, for example, needs to be addressed, like on their videos. A big problem is that, I mean, I think it's a big problem. I mean, that's all I have to say about it.
Do you think that still applies to the Stillwater community in America, just really broadening that horizon? Do you think in general the nation is not very knowledgeable or accepting?
Ooh, that's a big question. No, you're fine. Don't worry about it. Like, the world has different issues going on with it. Let's say an example would be like if another state they have a movie playing and they don't have captioning and they don't provide captioning, and deaf people discuss and try to encourage to do a lawsuit or something to make sure they provide captioning, and it's not equal to hearing people. You know, hearing people versus deaf people. Like, they don't provide that type of captioning, that type of access. Another example would be like with especially education. I mean, it really affects the deaf community. Like for kids growing up and they try to pass, oh gosh, what's it called? I mean, we just passed a bill. I really don't know a lot about it because, I mean, I grew up here in the hearing world. You know, maybe I'm learning more about ASL and the deaf community and issues myself because I grew up with other in the hearing world, and so I wasn't aware of these problems. So that's all I think I can think of right now.